Sir, please. Sir, just because of
Let us try and remove his cap from there. Tell him to remove his cap from there.
Where's the principal? Who is the principal? You are. Who is the principal?
Where are they? Look at them now. Behind you. I see Henry behind you. Henry. Sorry.
Drop your. Are you the principal?
Solemnly.
Speak. Okay. Drop your hat.
Are you talking to first?
Let's talk to Mr. Governor first. I'm in greenhouse, sir. All right, sir.
Let the commissioner start first.
Honorable Commissioner, as part of your Edo Best program, we have seen, I believe this is part of the Edo Best program, and we expect that something like this is happening in all the primary schools across the state. What are the strengths and the weaknesses you have observed today?
Yes, co-curricular activities in our basic schools became compulsory in 2019 as part of the Edo Best reform. And when we started in 2019, there were schools that were founded in the 1920s, 1940s, 50s, and so on, who had never done inter-house sport or even gone on school excursion. So the same reform has now been expanded to secondary. So throughout last week, a lot of our secondary schools also did their own inter-house sport. And the mandatory inter-house sport stopped in 2013. So you have a generation of students who have gone through our basic and secondary schools that never participated in any sporting or other co-curricular activity. So the governor is very, very particular and has directed us, whether it's the Ministry of Subeb or the Secondary School Board or even the CBED Board, that co-curricular activities, school clubs are now mandatory. So this is part of His Excellency is here today just to come and see how our policies are being implemented. The strengths are the students, our learners are very excited. They feel loved, they feel important, irrespective of their socioeconomic background or status of their parents. The weakness, I would say, would be that in as much as we try to standardize quality across urban, rural, semi-urban and riverine schools, we still have pockets of schools where the school heads may not be as committed. But we are also taking steps in that direction to strengthen, to train and retrain all our school heads so that they are able to do this thing well. Another area of improvement is going to be parental participation. If you look around today, you see that the community is well represented. Where are the parents? So in that area, we, as an education ecosystem in Edo State, will have to do a lot more work to engage our parents. And this is why also, as part of Governor Obaseki's education reform initiative in Edo State, we are now going to be setting up a parent council. So we are reviving all our PTA, whether public or private schools, because parents must be very involved in the education of their students, of their children. So it goes beyond buying textbooks and exercise books.
Right, Mr. Governor, you spent the money to bring up these reforms and ensure that it was implemented. Would you say that is money well spent?
If I had more, I'll spend more. Because this is what our politics and our whole existence should be about. It cannot be about us, it's about the next generation. So, when I see people talk in society only about themselves and not about those who are not as privileged and those who are more vulnerable, it's quite upsetting. I don't think there can be any greater joy for any government, any parent, than coming to see to the all-round development of their children or wards. Education is that reset button that you can press to reset a society. And we're lucky in Edo, we've always had that tradition and culture of education. So what we are doing as a government is not new. We are trying to reenact, bring back what it used to be, what we've always known. Education is about the all-round development of the child. And we've always been a sporting state. When we talk about grassroots sports development, it starts from the school. You could see these primary school children today and their involvement, how healthy and how excited they are. And also, you could see the potentials they hold. And this is the time in their lives you catch them and nurture those potentials to get them to what they could be. So I believe it's money well spent. I wish we had more. We'll spend more on basic education.
God bless you guys.